Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fabulous day. Welcome to a new video. If you are new here, my name is Harper. I am the maker and creator behind Harper Crochets. We are in my office today. It's kind of cramped, you're on my desk, but it's a good space. It's a good space. I'm starting the vlog right now because I have a long old to-do list of things to do for today and tomorrow, and probably Friday as well, and I thought I could take you along for it. I guess this would be considered a studio vlog because I'm probably going to be working in here for most of it, so that's exciting. I don't think I've done a proper studio vlog before. I've got on my to-do list for today, I've got admin. I've got to sort out some markets, like email some market organisers and that sort of stuff. I've got on my schedule that I'm sort of like a New Year's resolution kind of thing, new business year resolution, to work on my art and my designs a lot more. So I'm going to spend an hour doing some art today. I've got to vlog. Hello. And get on with some paperwork for the toy testing. And finish this cardigan. For that I need to weave in all of the ends, sew the two panels together and add a clasp. I'm gonna show you one of my little stitch pencil cases, which has in it a test tube full of needles, which I'm gonna use to start weaving in some ends. These have been blocked, so they're lovely and flowy, which we love to see. They feel really soft and luxurious, like they're so much softer now they've been blocked as well, and like the stitches look so even. So this is my first time proper steam blocking a garment, and it has made such a difference. I highly recommend. And the steamer I got was just a pretty basic one on Amazon. I think it was 20 quid, 25 quid-ish. As you can see, there's a lot of ends to be woven in, so we should probably get started. And just in case you didn't know, you should always block before you weave in your ends, because when you block something it relaxes the fibres, and if you've woven in your ends super tightly before you relax those fibres, then you can end up with an area of your item that's really tight from where you've woven in your ends. Hi, I thought I would jump on and give you a little tips and tricks on how to weave in your ends. So as you can see here, I've done one end and now I'm doing the other one. I am just finding little loops on the backs of the stitches that I can put my needle into. I prefer to use a curved needle so that it's easier to sort of like pick up as the back of a stitch when you're doing your weaving. And then you just weave under several loops at a time. First thread your needle, as you can see I'm doing here. Make sure your initial knot is nice and tight, and then just weave under several little loops, and then weave back in the direction that you just came from under different loops. Put the other tail on your needle, do the same thing. So there you can see really nice and close up how I'm just going under all the stitches, under the back loops of the stitches and all that sort of stuff. And then once I've got two loops in the same place, I'll stick both of them through and tie them in a double knot, and then snip them nice and short. And that's how I weave in ends. Okay, hello. I have woven, as you will have seen, I have woven in the ends on one half of the cardigan. So, and then if I flip it inside out, as you can see, there's no ends. My tripod lights and my thing keep dying, which is very frustrating. I've got them on charging, I've got a light plugged in, but it keeps going off and I don't know why. But we've got another half to do all the ends on. So that is what I'm going to do next. I'm going to start on the side with the fewest ends to weave in and work my way back to the front. Okay, hello, it is update time. I am currently starting to sew the two panels of the cardigan together. Weaved in the ends. I've had my mental breakdown that I usually have around lunchtime. I get real depresso espresso, and it's not fun at all, and I shouldn't make light of it because it's kind of horrible, and I get very low and cry sometimes. I have a teeny cry today, but just generally had a bit of a breakdown, and then I've had an energy drink, or have started an energy drink. It started to go away, and then the energy drink has done like the rest of it picking me up, and that's where I'm at now. So I'm not feeling 100%. I'm just sewing the two panels together, which I think I have already said. So I'm gonna probably set you up for a time lapse of me sewing this together, so that you don't have to sit and listen to me yapping, which is the other inevitable alternative. She's done. She has a fastening. So we've got halves. There's like a small divide in the middle for like where your neck goes. There's the two pieces are sewn together, as you can see. There is a very cute clasp which matches the colours really nicely, and then that's the other side. She's done! Okay, that's going to be the thumbnail. And this is very bulky. I don't think it's going to fit in a regular shipping box, but let me weigh it. Yeah, so she's just over 1,300 grams. So now I need to message the customer and chat to her about whether she's going to pick it up or whether I'm going to post it to her. Be right back. Oh, good morning, everybody. Wait, no. Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. I have just had my lunch. I had some Quaker oats, which were really good. And I have not been filming. If you follow me on Instagram, you may know I've been in a depressive episode, so I've been putting myself first and basically not filming because that's not a priority when you're feeling really bad. So sorry that I haven't been updating you, but that's just what I needed to do. I've just washed and cut my hair. I don't know if you can tell, but it's feeling pretty good. Yeah, so I've done that this morning. I've been doing my skincare routine, so I've got all sorts of lotions and potions that I put on my face, and I feel pretty good. Just taking a bit of time to do some self-care is really important, especially when you're having when you're struggling and when life is lifing, you know. Taking a bit of time to do some self-care, look after yourself, is really important. So I highly recommend, if you're also struggling, just spend a morning doing some like small self-care tasks. Like, I haven't had a shower or a bath, which I really needed to, but I wasn't feeling up for that, so I did something that I was up for instead, and that's all I could do today, and that's good. So this morning / afternoon, still working on paperwork for the toy testing. I have done an entire one pattern booklet thing. So this is basically, so aside for, because I haven't actually done some of the physical tests on this little guy who is my test subject, but I've got all the paperwork. I've got like the pattern, I've got example tags, I've got like yarn samples. I'm doing the most. I've done it really like well, but now I'm trying to work out. Now I'm doing the second pattern and I've got to sort of consolidate a bit because that's really bulky and I've got like 80 patterns that I want to test, and if I have 80 of those big booklets, I'm going to run out of space very quickly. I'm just going through this next booklet and getting started basically. I'm really tired. I was up till like 1:30 last night because my partner has just had surgery. So I stayed up till 1 on a call with them, and I will ask them permission to put this in the video. I'm not going to just like tell you about this without their permission. For now I'm going through and writing my name on all of these pieces of paperwork. So for each page I'm filling in business name and the prototype and the age range, and I pretty much have to do that for a lot of pages, so that's what I'm up to first. Also, you may be able to tell that this is my favourite hoodie because I wear it in almost every single video. Gonna have to excuse my appearance while this is so overwhelming and I'm very stressed, but we're getting there. Good morning everybody. Although again technically it's the afternoon, I'm very good at this, waking up early. I keep staying up late, so I was staying up late with my partner the other night, and then I stayed up late playing Phasmophobia, which is my favourite game at the moment, last night. So then I sleep for ages in the morning, so I've only been up for about an hour and I've just sort of been existing up until this point. I've used a daily planner notepad to plan my day. This is from Ghost of Yukari. They're a good friend of mine. That's actually who I was playing Phasmo with. I've got so much to do. I need to go through this paperwork and do some of the basic tests that I can do on my own, and then this afternoon I'm going to do all the other like physical and fire tests on these two. But these are my UKCA tags. I've already got them so that I can like show in the technical file what the packaging is going to be for each of my items. So then we're going to need to set up my Olivia phone stand because, oh my god, it's been so helpful for doing like the physical tests that I'm just doing at my desk. Here she is, the glorious. And then the rest I need some assistance with, or at least I need someone to help me get set up. My parents are currently eating lunch, so that will be after they have eaten lunch. I will get probably my dad to just help me get started, get everything I need. Okay, hello, we're about to start doing the physical testing. My anxiety is peaking. So my dad's helping me, he's gone to get some stuff so that we can do it up here so I don't have to go up and down the stairs a bunch of times. But yeah, I'm really nervous. I've not done this before and I don't want it to fail because then I can't sell it.
Okay.
Yep.
So are you recording?
Yep.
So
show that
85
we are
centimetres.
85 centimetres, yep. The eyes are not cracked and the frog is fine. Okay, hold on, so let me just show that we have filled a bag with 111.3 kilos. Dad's struggling to hold it up, as I would be. And we're just gonna pop that on Froggy.
It's not going to hold, is it? It is going to hold.
It is gonna hold, nobody's touching it. And then we remove the plate and inspect poor Froggo. A little squished, but eyes and everything is intact.
Wasn't it supposed to be 11.3?
11.3, yeah.
That's going at 11.1, 11.2, 11.18, 11.2, 11.2, 11.7, 11.17, sorry. 11.2.
We need exactly 100 grams more.
Bollocks. I weighed them all and did the sums.
We've just been battling for a while to get clamps on a frog. This is a really terrible angle and lighting, but we're going to ignore it. Basically, we can't figure it out. Like, we can't get the two clamps on the frog on either side of this closing seam. Dad's going to go get the shower hooks that I use to hang my bags up at markets, and we're going to hook a hook through each side of the seam and then attach the clamps to the hook.
So, behind the eye, and we're just getting it gradually. Over 5 seconds. Yeah. Oopsie. Right. Okay, so, you ready? Yep. And then start applying weight. That's over 5 seconds, and see if it hold it for 10 seconds. Which I wasn't timing. Yeah, that's probably 10 seconds. Oh, yeah.
Okay, we've figured out how to do the torque and the tension tests on the eyes. So we've done that, it's passed, thank goodness. We've been looking online at like the official like instructions and taking screenshots of the bits that matter so we can justify it. And I have just, Father's gone to get a spoon because the next test is the 12mm diameter rod, and I have realised we didn't do this guy. Farther, we have a minor problem.
What is a minor problem?
We didn't do the other froggy with the eyes.
Oh no.
just realising.
I was assuming you would.
Did not pick that through. Okay, good morning. I am jumping on to basically end this video. It has been, I don't know how long I've been filming this video to be honest, but it's been probably about a week. It is 11:57, so it is just barely still in the morning. So we got started this morning and now I am today editing. That is the main job. So left an update on the testing. The frogs have been washed, which you will have just seen in this video, and therefore they are drying. They've dried overnight, so I need to repeat all of the physical tests on the dried washed frogs, but I will probably need my dad's help for that. Again, I could do it myself, but it's just more awkward, and my physicality I'm struggling with at the moment, so I'm almost certainly going to need help. And it's a Sunday, so he is out, so I need to do those tests. I need to finish the paperwork and there's a couple of like bits for the paperwork that I need to do. So I need to do a flash test, which involves crocheting a tube, a sausage, stuffing said sausage, and then burn testing that sausage. It has to be in the same like yarn material that the original toys are in, but I can just do that like once, and then any toy that uses that yarn that is smaller than 15 centimeters has been tested. And then also in my paperwork, instead of, I think I showed you in the first file that I did, I had like actual samples of the yarn that I'd used, and that just makes it really bulky. That makes it really inconvenient to carry around. So I'm not going to be doing that in future. I'm going to have a separate folder which has like all sorts of yarn samples, like basically a sample of every yarn that I have, which in itself is going to be a big job, but I think that's going to be much easier than like taping actual yarn into every single one of these files. But that will probably be featured in next week's video, which I'm going to start filming basically as soon as I've done this editing. So I am signing off for this week. Thank you so very much for watching. If you watched all the way to the end of this video, thank you so very much. If this is the first video you are seeing from me, please consider subscribing down below. I'm aiming to post a video every week, so hopefully if you want to and you subscribe, maybe hit that notification bell, then you won't miss my future uploads. If you are not new here, it was so good to see you for another video. I love just chatting away to the camera. I ramble a lot, as you probably know if you are not new here, so it was really nice rambling to you again. As a little reminder, I talked about it in my last video and then I haven't really talked about it in this video. I have a website launching on the 1st of February with a bunch of new items, bunch of fun exciting new stuff, so definitely be sure to check that out. You can go to harpercrochets.com to sign up to be notified when the website launches, or you can just check out harpercrochets.com on the 1st of February. As always, thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you here in the next video. Goodbye!